Dear friend, did you know that simply starting your morning with a basic smoothie, nothing fancy, nothing time-consuming, can help stimulate blood flow to the genital area, naturally enhance sensitivity, and improve sexual reflexes over time? As men reach their 50s, 60s, or beyond, many begin to notice subtle changes in their bodies. A drop in vitality, a loss of intimacy that once felt natural, and even a growing distance in their physical connection with their partner. Many accept this as an inevitable part of aging, but that doesn't mean there's nothing we can do about it. Recent studies have shown that blood flow to the pelvic region is a key factor in determining male sexual health. And one of the safest, most natural and accessible ways to improve that circulation starts right at breakfast, with a smoothie formula rich in biological compounds like nitric oxide, L-citrulline, and vascular-supporting nutrients. I'm Dr. Samuel Grant, and I've spent years working alongside middle-aged and older men in their journey to restore sexual health naturally, without dependency on medication. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a simple smoothie recipe that's especially suitable for older adults, one that supports intimate blood circulation and helps the body regain sensitivity and stamina from within. And more than that, I'll also break down each ingredient and the science behind its effectiveness. But first, I'll introduce you to a key ingredient that may seem common, but actually has the power to boost pelvic blood flow far more effectively than many other fruits or vegetables. Before we dive in, allow me to send you a warm welcome and a simple invitation. What's your name and where in the world are you watching from? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see how far this community of men who are taking charge of their sexual wellness is spreading around the world. And if today's topic feels helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming videos where I'll continue to share in-depth guidance. If you have any questions about male sexual health, blood flow, nutrition, or exercise, leave them in the comments as well. I'll be selecting and addressing them in future videos. Right now, let's begin with the very first ingredient, something familiar but unexpectedly powerful in restoring male vitality. Part 1. Watermelon, a thirst quencher with surprising blood-boosting benefits for men's health. When people think of watermelon, they usually picture a refreshing fruit perfect for hot weather. But behind the green rind and juicy red flesh lies one of the most powerful fruits for supporting blood circulation to the genital area, thanks to its high content of L-citrulline. L-citrulline is a non-essential amino acid, but it plays a crucial role in stimulating the body to produce nitric oxide, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and enhance circulation. For middle-aged and older men, whose pelvic blood flow tends to decline, consuming L-citrulline properly can noticeably improve sensitivity and sexual response. What's interesting is that the highest concentration of L-citrulline in watermelon isn't in the red flesh, but in the white rind just beneath the skin. Most people throw this part away without realizing its value. When blended into a smoothie, this often overlooked section of the fruit not only helps cool the body, but also reactivates microvascular flow in the pelvic area, supporting male physiology naturally without the need for drugs. But that's not all. Watermelon also contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant proven to improve vascular elasticity and protect tissues from inflammatory damage. The combination of lycopene and L-citrulline makes watermelon a potent ingredient in helping restore sexual function in men over 50. And what may surprise you even more is the next ingredient, much smaller in size, but a true powerhouse when it comes to testosterone production and deep hormonal balance. Dear friend, if you're still watching at this point, I'm truly glad to know that you care about reclaiming your strength. Leave a number 1 in the comment section to let me know you're still here with me, and to help encourage more men to take proactive, natural steps in caring for their sexual health. Part 2. Pumpkin seeds, a nutrient powerhouse that supports hormones and restores vitality from within. If watermelon helps expand blood flow through the vessels, then pumpkin seeds silently work to restore the hormonal foundation, an essential element for maintaining male sexual performance after age 50. What makes pumpkin seeds special is their high content of bioavailable zinc, a crucial mineral involved in the production of testosterone. Zinc not only activates enzymes related to endocrine function, but also plays a role in protecting the prostate, supporting reproductive health, and stabilizing male hormones. In older men, testosterone levels tend to gradually decline over time, leading to reduced energy, lower libido, and slower response during intimate moments. When pumpkin seeds are added properly, such as blended into a morning smoothie, you are giving your body a natural, easily absorbed hormone-building material with no side effects. Additionally, pumpkin seeds contain phytosterols, plant compounds that gently balance hormones and help regulate metabolic processes tied to blood lipids and endothelial inflammation. For men entering the andropause phase, this is a highly valuable source of support. Just a small amount of pumpkin seeds each morning, no salt, no complex preparation, is enough to help activate the body's natural hormone production and maintain the sensitivity of the nervous system in the intimate region. But to maximize the benefits of both watermelon and pumpkin seeds, the next ingredient acts like a starter switch for your entire circulatory system. It's a familiar root often underestimated, fresh ginger. Part 3. Fresh ginger, the catalyst that warms your circulation and awakens dormant sensations. While the previous ingredients support blood vessel dilation and hormone regulation, fresh ginger plays the role of a powerful catalyst, activating circulation from within and restoring alertness and sensation in the sexual nervous system. Ginger contains a signature compound called gingerol, well known for its warming effect, ability to stimulate blood flow, and mild anti-inflammatory action. When added to your morning smoothie, just a thin slice, no cooking or prep required. Ginger can boost blood circulation to the pelvic region, warm up peripheral nerves, and improve the dulling of sensation that comes with age. Moreover, gingerol also acts on the central nervous system, helping the mind feel more alert while transmitting stimulation signals to the sexual nerves. For men who often experience cold hands and feet, a lack of inspiration during intimacy, or slower reflexes, ginger is a highly reliable support. The combination of ginger, a warming agent, watermelon, a cooling fruit rich in nitric oxide, and pumpkin seeds to restore hormone balance forms a formula that balances three key elements: circulation, hormones, and sensation. However, for all these nutrients to truly take effect, it's not enough to just drink the smoothie and sit still. Up next, I'll share with you a simple habit that takes only a few minutes each morning, but can guide these nutrients exactly to the areas that most need healing. Dear friend, are you still with me at this point? If you are, I'm truly grateful for your persistence. Please leave the number 3 in the comments so I know you're still following and genuinely committed to improving your sexual health. Part 4. Light movement after drinking, guiding nutrients to the right destination. After drinking your smoothie, if you sit still or jump straight into work, your body may not fully utilize the valuable nutrients you've just consumed. Instead, just a few minutes of light movement afterward can serve as the necessary trigger to direct blood flow and the nutrients down to the pelvic area and sexual organs. Simply walking around the house a few times, doing some light stretching, knee bends, or even focusing on hip rotation is enough to awaken peripheral circulation, especially in areas prone to blood stagnation in older adults, such as the legs, lower back, and groin. Combining movement with your smoothie is like both refueling and starting the engine, helping your body shift from a passive state to an active absorption mode. And to complete this effect, there's one more factor that few people consider but is critically important. Your breath. Part 5. Deep breathing, the forgotten rhythm of the sexual nervous system. In older men, many sexual reflexes don't weaken just because the organs themselves are impaired, but because the neural signals from the brain to the pelvis have become fragmented. Practicing deep breathing every morning is a way to reconnect the nervous system that governs sexual responses. When you inhale slowly, hold for a few seconds, and exhale gently, the body activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs sexual reflexes and relaxation. Just 3 to 5 minutes each morning of conscious deep breathing, while focusing awareness on your lower abdomen, can help re-establish the neural pathways that may have gone quiet over time. This is a subtle step, but one with a powerful impact, especially when combined with the smoothie, light movement, and the proper timing. So what is the ideal time frame to perform all of these actions? Part 6. Drinking at the right time, when hormones and blood vessels align. The human body follows a natural circadian rhythm. In the early morning, around 6 to 8 a.m., is when testosterone and other sexual hormones begin to wake up. And it's also when blood pressure is stable and blood vessels are more flexible. This is the optimal time window to absorb nutrients that support sexual health. If you drink the smoothie before breakfast, combined with light movement and proper breathing during this period, your body can more efficiently direct nutrients to the systems that need recovery, rather than dispersing or poorly absorbing them during less ideal times. On the other hand, drinking it too late in the day, when hormone levels have dropped and the digestive system is busy processing food, may significantly reduce its effectiveness. However, to sustain results over time, all of this needs to be done consistently. So how do you form a stable habit? Let's explore that next. Part 7, 7 days to build the habit. Starting is easy, maintaining is key. Lasting change doesn't come from one-time efforts. It comes from small actions repeated every day. That's why you need a routine that's simple enough not to give up on. On day 1, just drink a smoothie made from watermelon rind, a small handful of pumpkin seeds, and a slice of fresh ginger. Day 2, add a 3-5-minute light walk after drinking. Day 3, start focusing on your breath. By day 4 and 5, fix your timing like 6:30 a.m. so your body starts to memorize the rhythm. On day 6 and 7, you may begin to feel noticeable differences. Greater alertness, a pleasant sense of ease, and subtle improvements in sexual reflexes. But what exactly is happening inside your body after a week of staying consistent? Part 8, Inside You, Silent Changes After 7 Days. From the very first days, your small blood vessels begin to awaken, thanks to the vasodilating effects of L-citrulline, gingerol, and light physical movement. Blood flows more freely to the pelvic region, bringing with it oxygen, hormones, and neural signals, returning life to an area that's often quietly neglected. Zinc from pumpkin seeds stimulates the endocrine glands to resume balanced hormone production. Your nervous system relaxes through deep breathing. Together, these elements form a natural physiological recovery loop, not fast, but sustainable and non-dependent on external aids. However, no matter how well you care for your body during the day, true recovery only reaches its peak if one foundational factor is ensured, and that is your sleep at night. Part 9. Sleep, the time when the body silently rebuilds its physiology. Deep rhythmic sleep is the time when testosterone is produced, blood vessels are repaired, and the nervous system is renewed. If you sleep late, have restless nights, or often wake up in the middle of the night, all your daytime efforts will be cut off. Go to bed before 10:30 p.m., avoid blue light at least 30 minutes before sleep, and if possible, relax with a warm glass of water or a few slow, gentle breaths. When your body enters deep sleep, your entire physiological system quietly goes into a reconstruction state. And once you've rested fully, the next thing you need to do is keep your mind inspired, so you can maintain the next morning's habit. Part 10, Staying Inspired, How to Maintain Your Morning Commitment. To avoid giving up halfway, you need more than just a reason, you need inspiration. Each time you finish your morning routine with a smoothie, light movement, and deep breathing, take a moment to acknowledge your effort. A simple mark on your calendar, a kind word to yourself, or even a few minutes soaking up the morning sun is enough to send a positive signal to your brain. When you start to feel progress, it becomes easier to continue. And when your body responds with better sensitivity and stronger reflexes, you yourself will become a source of inspiration for others. And to help your body enter a truly deep state of recovery, not just during the day but throughout your night's rest, the next thing to pay attention to is how you prepare for sleep each evening. Part 11, Small Bedtime Habits, the foundation for physiological recovery during sleep. The body doesn't start resting only when you fall asleep. The process actually begins 30 to 60 minutes before you lie down. And it's this window of time that determines whether your nighttime physiological recovery will be complete or not. One simple but effective habit is taking a warm shower in the evening. Warm water helps dilate blood vessels, reduce pressure on the heart, and guide the body into a relaxed state, making it easier for you to quickly enter deep sleep. Additionally, avoid blue light from phones, computers, or TVs at least 30 minutes before bed. This allows your body to produce melatonin, the hormone that supports sleep, without disruption, so that your brain and parasympathetic nervous system can be properly activated in line with your circadian rhythm. You can also add a glass of warm water with a thin slice of ginger or a small pinch of mineral salt if your body shows signs of dehydration. These small things might seem unrelated to your sexual health, but they actually play a big role in creating a stable hormonal and circulatory foundation for the next day. And once these habits are practiced consistently, the only thing left to carry you forward on this journey is inspiration, something we'll talk about in the next part. Part 12. Inspiration, the fuel that sustains habits and long-term results. Many people start off with strong determination, but give up early because of something that seems simple: a lack of inner inspiration. Physiological recovery, without a positive mindset and the motivation to keep going, is hard to maintain in the long run. One effective way to stay inspired is to track your own progress each week. Acknowledge the small improvements, sleeping better, feeling lighter in the morning, or simply feeling happier when starting your day. When you notice progress, you naturally want to keep going. If possible, share your journey with your partner or someone you trust. The feeling of having a companion not only helps you stay motivated, but also rekindles emotional connection, something deeply needed in the process of physiological recovery. And if you've come this far, it shows that you don't just want to feel better, you also want to truly understand your own body. And that is the most valuable thing of all. My dear friend, we've gone through a journey together, starting with nothing more than a morning smoothie. But from that simple beginning, we've opened up a new, holistic, and deeper approach to supporting male sexual health after 50. I hope you don't just remember the recipe, but also understand the bigger message. Vitality is restored through daily commitment, not by luck and not by relying on medication. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming in-depth videos. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I'll read through them and select some to address in future videos. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. I wish you strength, flexibility, and vitality every day. See you in the next video.